Today we're asking the question that's on everyone's mind. Did Damian Lillard make the right choice in returning to Portland? Is this team the one that brings the end of Dame's career closure or chaos? Lillard's return shocked the league. After a brief run with the Bucks, he comes back to a restructured Trailblazers squad, but he's out for the season with his Achilles injury. This isn't his team on the court, but his presence in the locker room sets the tone. And that's the real shift here. Portland, no longer rebuilding, they're retooling, around young core pieces with veterans like Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant, bridging the gap. Dame's leadership helps to guide the transition, even if he's not in a uniform. Chauncey Billups has had an uneven run, but this might be the most balanced roster he's had. Offensively, expect more two-guard ball handling between Scoot and Drew, with Sharp getting downhill and shooters like Avdia spacing. Avdia also handles the ball a lot on offense. The front court rotation is big and physical. Donovan Clingan and Hanson Yang are both 7-footers who can defend the rim and rebound. Portland will lean on them for second chance opportunities and interior control. Defensively, this team is sneakily strong. Drew, Thibault, Kamara, Clingan, that's a lot of length and IQ. Billups wants to create chaos on defense and run in transition, and with this group, he finally can. Scoot Henderson. Year 2 was all about control. Scoot flashed athleticism and fire as a rookie and in his second season, and now needs to read the floor, lead the offense, and cut turnovers. With Dame sidelined, it's his team. Drew Holiday ultimately, security blanket, veteran poise, elite defense, off-ball scoring. Drew allows Scoot to grow without having to do everything. New addition Blake Wesley. An underrated offseason pickup, Wesley brings speed, energy, and defensive upside off the bench. If he tightens his handle in decision-making, he could carve out a real 6-man role while Dame recovers. He showed a few flashes in San Antonio, but ultimately couldn't show enough to stay on the floor when it mattered most. Shaedon Sharpe. One of the highest upside young wings in the league. Athleticism is unreal. If he takes another leap as a shooter or secondary playmaker, you have to watch out. Deni Avdia has really carved out a space for himself, and many would argue that it's actually his team right now. Between his high energy defense and his playmaking and really 3-level creation offense, he's shown why he's Israel's best overall prospect through the years. Matisse Thybulle, defense and spacing. Thybulle's perimeter defense gives Portland a real identity on that end. Jeremy Grant gives you about 15 to 20 a night without needing the ball, but he might not be on this team by the time the season starts. Toumani Camara, on the other hand, has a lot of upside potential, and after last year's all-defensive selection, he's going to be looking to improve on that. Robert Williams, another candidate who might not be on this team at the start of the season. If he's healthy, he's an elite defender at the rim. He offers rim protection, lob threat, and playoff experience. Donovan Clingan and Hanson Yang, the future of the front court. Clingan is a true 5, screen setter, rim protector, efficient scorer. Hanson, on the other hand, is more mobile with international polish and upside, and passing that some people have really equated to Jokic. We'll see. So here's what has to go right, and what makes Dame's return meaningful even while injured. Scoot has to take another leap, from an athlete to a floor general. Sharp must become a real scoring threat every night, not just a highlight, not just 20 points every other night. Clingan and Hanson need to hold up defensively and stay on the floor without fouling. Billups needs to prove that he can coach a playoff team. And don't sleep on Blake Wesley. His emergence could stabilize second units, while Drew or Scoot can do the rest. If those things align, Dame comes back in 26-27. That's a team that's ready, not rebuilding. That would justify his homecoming. So did Damian Lillard make the right decision coming back to Portland? It's a gamble. He won't play this season, but his leadership, culture setting, and long-term belief in this young core could make it one of the smartest moves of his career and ultimately end up with him having a championship ring. Let us know your take. Should Dame have gone to a contender? Is Portland the right move for him? Does it feel like a step backwards? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more sharp NBA analysis and previews all season long, and more team reviews and outlooks.